starting the game here with 3 of my starting a game here with 3 of my previously made heroes. They already had some things done to them. So Roxon here actually betrayed his previous group, joined the Deepists, and became a Deepist himself. And you can see that by the horn on his head and the tattoos that he got. And at the end he decided to join the gang again. But he is still slowly becoming a Deepist cultist himself. Worrell is the child of one of my other warriors. Let me just check relationships of Isrik, who is basically a Titan. Becoming a Titan, he is he's both a crawling and has like storm given powers, and the New, who is a hunter, and she has been touched by woodling by an elmclin, and she's starting to become more of an elm soul, but it helps her recovery rate. And Fred, who I decided to call Fred because he came out just looking a bit like Fred from Scooby-Doo, and he doesn't really have anything yet. He's just a basic warrior. So I'm just starting the game right now, and so I basically found a voice control mod which I can use to change my voice a little bit. I can change it to male. Hello, 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 how are you doing? Female. Hello, hello, hello. There are also a few transmutations that will make you into skeleton-like beings or wolf-like beings or more robot-like beings, and I decided to do exterminate from Doctor Who. And I got a storytelling voice for the stories that we're going to encounter. So let's start right there. And I get to choose. Let's do Rogue because I love the Rogue power. You basically become invisible the moment you kill one of the enemies. Well, she only gets to choose one, that's easy enough. He already has Battle Dance Plus, so let's stay with that. Even though I love the Paladin power, let's just stay with what he's used to. Confirmed. So these are the calamities that we're finding. Every so often more enemies start to come into the world that we're in, and the more enemy cards there are, the more difficult it becomes to defeat your enemies. Now I've got it on like normal difficulty, but yesterday I actually had it on nightmare difficulty, like the most difficulty, walk plunge difficulty, and that was really difficult. I actually had one where all my warriors except for one mage got killed off, and the mage had gem armor, warding, couldn't get kills, but not a lot of attack power, and it actually took me 1.5 hours to finally get through the dungeon, and I actually managed to do the whole campaign, but it took a long ass time. So let's continue this story. Okay, let me see if I got the right buttons here. It's a remote location. That can mean a few things. I've heard there's boulder weight of coin buried under the floorboards. Oh yeah? And someone's seen it? Well, I get your point, but still. There, Lady Keening, they're coming. Sorry, it's only the two of them. They seem kind of like the capable sort, but I'm sure you can be the judge. You've got a better and more discerning eye than you give yourself credit for. Feel like a leaf in a storm most days. I'd say I tend to tumble into fortunate meetings. The pair of day travelers are soon up to the door. A voice inside bids them to enter. Glad you've come here, Ho and Hill. It's odd times. These are odd times. Sure are. Thank you for appearing at our call. Royal here acted on my behalf. You have information to share. I'm Fred Flindrake. My name's Loxon. Cheese and rye whiskey if you're interested. You look like you've seen some things. I definitely made a mistake there with the voices already. Some things certainly. Good they're not green. Hope they're not cocky like I was. Lady Nedred Keenan, by the way, is who you're in the presence of. Right, that's me. I'm a wood witch, or I'm called one. I was someone who took journeys and asked questions. Now, mostly just read omens and mend threads. Age, you know? Hope we're not being rude. Not quite sure what etiquette you two court you. No, don't waste spot on that. Here, take a look at the reason the world calls on you. Plonk. What? That little statue? But why does it look familiar? Probably one or several among the Nicol taverns, bought off a merchant 20 days ago. Deepest iconography. Iconography. Yeah, what a word. Recent work it appears to be. Good eye, and see the base? Lady Keenan turns the statue over, showing them the crudely marked map on its underside. Treasure map? Leads to their warren, Lady Keenan thinks. Since I was young, there's been deepest around here. In those days, it was such a hushed thing, and such a rare story. You'd learn of someone actually running off to join them. That's changed, I hear. The smith had a son who did, never saw him again. this is actually quite funny because Loxon over there with the horn on his head, he's actually a deepest. He's actually one who already joined the deepest cults in a previous story, and they are just talking about all those idiots who are joining the cults nowadays in his presence. Two folks just as false, same story. Something's gotta be done. Do you see that? They're not a peaceful cult. They devour lives, and they're swelling. The lack of subtlety here is a sign they've grown big and bold, and it means blood. Blood is coming. She's looking to form a company. Heart Watchers to Heroes, I call it. Familiar with the company thing, but what would we do except... Oh, hey, duck! Huh? There's pictures on the path. Deepists, I'm sorry. I don't know if they... Anyway, you're not ready for them. Hide in the cellar. I'll get them away, or at least... No, Lady Keenan, we're not going to just... I mean... We'll fight too, won't we? Yeah, best option, I think. I think fighting together is probably the best odds. Well, here, if any of you needs it... Lady Keenan rips back the lid of a compartment and pulls out... Okay, this is where we can choose different things, and you get that in every of the storylines. So, old companion of mine, a great spear, a shield, keeps the sling stones of your sturdiness, and could never draw the thing, a fine bow. So I've got, I decided to do all three of them, so a hunter, a mystic, and a warrior. So Fred could use the great spear and the shield best, and Loxon, who is a hunter, could use the bow the best thing. But as they are legacy heroes, they probably already have better items, I think. I think the shield might be the best option, because I think they already have better bow. I think they already have better items, so I am choosing shields. I'll take the big one. See if you can keep the others off my back. So, oh, Fred's hands are already full, but Loxon and Waril can actually get the items. Waril has to stand back as she's mage, so I might just give it to her as extra protection. And it looks mighty fine on her as well, so... for 3 turns, and we're fighting the deepest. So there's one over there, and one over here, and Loxon can already hit one of them. 15%, I might just... Let me do Fred first. You go over and you do firewall is basically an extra guardian move. Um, and it is basically a tank move where he attacks as soon as he comes close. Interviews, that is, so mages don't attack, don't normally attack with firebolts or ice bolts unless they have the proficiency to do so. They attack with their surroundings. So there's a log over here, there's a tree over here, there's torches, there's rocks, and they have to interfuse with their surroundings. Oh, I didn't put. Oh, it suddenly looks different. That's weird. Well, it still works. And they have to use their surroundings to attack the enemies. Unfortunately, he dodged the attack. So even though he has a stronger aimed shot, which has better chances at hitting the enemies, like you saw over here, he only has 15% chance at hitting him. I'm going to move him over here, which gives better chances at walling. Plus, like you saw, there was a little here. There's a little side, which means he has 100% at hitting the enemy as well. Does that. 7% damage plus he's scared. Which means he's going to... Oh, normally they are running away. He didn't do so this turn. So now Fred is close enough to this dude. He just free attack and he's already dead. So easy enough. And just more for now. Wait. That's close enough. So I'm just going to use Loxon for now. You go over here. And then shots. That's it. So these were only 2 enemies. Later we come into the game with more enemies we can actually use. So this is only like trial combat. First combat is just trying to learn how to fight. That's with everything. So the game says with growth it pulls an ally to adjacent tile. I like to put that to weapons with guns or warrior. So I always give that to the hunter or the warrior. The hunter is always the speediest, or the warrior who I like to be the one in front. As seems to be his eye and to get threat to the enemies. Lady Keenan, we won! The battle lasted moments. Now the night's gone solemn. Ah, young warrior, you know much, but you're still so green. Mind your inexperience, my girl. May Mother Moon protect you all. You're now new blood in ancient fiends of a great and many-faced champion. You'll rush into darkness, and others one day will follow. Several days later, in the mountain dawn, we face several interesting dilemmas. Grappling with all the potential outcomes at least occupies the thoughts. Good way to come at it, I guess. Me, I'm still thinking about what Lady Keen says. My sister Portia, we used to roam this world together, adventuring, messing with spirits and all. We called her Lucky Spark. She was younger. She married a good and beautiful woman, smiling-eyed Taylor. That's Portia's wife. She fell awfully sick, an infected shoulder gash, see? And that fool sister of mine went to the cold healers for help. Next I saw her, she'd been made into a slack-faced thrall. Her wife died in this house, fevered and lonely under my care. That was 15 years ago by now. Since then, I've watched my strength fade, and now the bull kult rises from the earth, and I find I can't chase them back into it. Old Nundred had to kill her sister, didn't she? And probably he's kept that pain inside for all 50 years since. Remarkably strong, I think, patient, enduring. A sign wind talks to her close. It's as she told us anyway, hill to hill and field to field, until we can say our land is ours, under sky and under earth. Every company of heroes is called by at least one name, a name spoken or spelled in tradition and handed along ever after. These heroes will be known as the Page of Poetry, the Mercenaries of Quiet Freedom, the Fires of the Plagued Beast, or a name that I can choose myself. There's no one in the chat yet, so I actually like the Fires of the Plagued Beasts, so I am going with that. These are the stories of the Pirates of the Plagued Beast. Be remembered. Recruit opportunity. So this is where we get an extra warrior. I am going to pick another one from my legacy. So that is one I already played before. Not enough legacy points, so I have to choose one of the 1 stars. I can choose for a mystic or a hunter. I actually like to go for a hunter, but I do like. Ooh, this one actually has special fire powers. The Flame Soul, so she aligned with the Flame Well, which is a big tower of flames. She touched it and now has a Flame Soul riding inside her, and which means she can just use like a dragon soul inside her and shoot fire from her arms. So I really like that power, so I might just get her instead. There's no one in the chat, so I am choosing Branrel. Recruits. Folks called Branrel an old soul, but that was because they had no better words for her. Stories of legendary battles often felt familiar. Unwritten verses of old ballads came out of her after a warm drink or two. And she dreamt of wind-ragged hills where banners blew and old magic lay buried. So when the fires of the Plagued Beast drew her out of town with the opportunity to fight, Branrel couldn't tell whether she was leaving home or coming back to it. Then we need to use a day to prepare her. So, prepared, and now she's part of our fellow team. So, there's also a forge, you can craft or upgrade items, but as we're still at the beginning, we don't have any items, any resources to upgrade, so I'm just going to leave that for now. So this is the world. You scout the paths, and at the end you have to go here. I like to scout all the places first, and only at the end go to the main quest. Because it actually takes like 5 chapters, and better to do it at the beginning of the chapters, scouting everything and getting as many years of freedom and peace as possible. And you also get more storylines, and I like the storylines more. And Fred and Whirl just fell in love in the meantime. So what also happens is, as they fall in love, they might also get a child together. So, or they get extra storylines just based on being in love or being in a rivalry. So we're going to assault that place. Attack. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's an old lady following us. We know. And she isn't exactly being subtle. We noticed. And oh. So this is the Pirates of the Plague Beast that's taking a stand against monsters. I must say I'm quite disappointed by your lack of awareness and detection skills. I've been following you for a while now. I'm sorry. Who are you again? You seem to have us at a disadvantage. And why were you following us? Monsters are running about. The roads are dangerous. For your first question, you can call me Madam Yua, or Yua for short. Did she just call herself Madam Yua, as in the legendary hero of over a century ago? As for your second question, a test of might. Defend yourselves, young ones. What? So we get all kinds of armor warding temporary hit points, and we have to defeat a 120-year-old mystic. Mystics get older because of special powers within them, and also based on your retirement age. Depending on your retirement age, it is how long you stay with the company, and how many stories you can complete with them, and how many achievements you can get, and how many extras you can get. Itsy bitsy spiders crawl the water sprouts. Get her! Shut her up! Down came the rain, and watch the spiders out. Right, where is she? I can't see her, so I bet she's somewhere here in the middle. So let's just go there. There she is. Let's Silk Step. Silk Step is becoming invisible. That is a special hunter skill. So he can go Guardian, which means he can protect and attack at the first opportunity. But as she is so far away, let's just walk as far as possible. And yeah, you can walk as far as possible as well. Even though your mage, she's just too far away right now to do anything at the moment. So, okay, you've done well. You can do your fire breath right now. Take care. Interviews. And walk all the way. Let's see. Yes. So, like you saw, she had the little icon here, which means 100% accuracy. So that was an easy fight, and it really helps with the fire damage. And Loxon and Fred are now rivals. So you wield a hand crossbow. I'm definitely going to give that to Loxon. So I'm really happy that I gave the shield to Ryu instead of Loxon. Because he can really use the dual wield hand crossbow. And it looks really awesome. Oof! You caused a lot of trouble for us. Why did you do it? Why attack us out of nowhere? I needed to see if you were ready, truly ready. Long ago, me and my travel companions, we formed a group. We fought a threat, not what you're fighting now, but something different. We prevailed it in the end. Of course, but I feel we could have prevented more losses if we were more prepared. My lover in particular used to be a hero like you. Until he took an arrow to the knee and got maimed. Ugh, warmer humor. Ha! Classic. Wait, if you really are the Madame Yua, wouldn't that make you over 100-year-old? Being a mystic has its perks, like I said a moment ago. In all seriousness, thank you. I can rest in peace knowing this land is in safe hands. But before I go, something to remember me by. 5 legacy points. So, legacy points are really handy. You need them for all kinds of things. Like, for securing, you don't need them, but if you need to make a farm for extra accommodations, you need a legacy point. For recruiting, you need extra legacy points. Now with the new update, you can actually trade in your legacy points for extra promotions. So per 10 legacy points, you can promote an extra hero, and you really want to spare up as many legacy points as possible instead of using them as quick as possible. So a lot of people use as many legacy points to just prevent the attacking cards. Don't do that. Just try to hold on to them, because you can actually use them at the end to promote extra heroes to the next level. The quicker you can get them to Mistwalker, and the higher the level they are, the more extras you can get for them, so that they become better because they then start with more abilities as soon as you recruit them from the start. Yeah, they become more awesome as soon as you start a new adventure with them. So Scroll of Protection I always give to my mages because they often have the least health. Branrel actually is more of a warrior, so I'm going to give that to Ril. And we are going to scout the next area. Arriving at Darky Scales. These Dipists will be so easy to take care of that I bet I won't even be hit. Okay, so I can choose now. I'm not surprised you're so good at running away after all. Or don't underestimate them, even an idiot like you could get unlucky. I quite like the first one. And they get temporary dodge and range defense. Okay, so let's do the warrior first. I'm actually letting him stand behind him, so let's see, kick. And then strike. Ooh, I can't kill this one, but I just... let's attack this one as well. Wait. You know what? I'm going to let the logs do some damage. Okay, go and kill this one. Ooh, he dodged it. I didn't expect that. Let's do your soul strike. So I really love battle mages. Battle mages can get really strong. So battle mages are mages you can put in front of the battle. So like I got with Branrel here with her fire hands, who has also a lot of attack in her, and you can also do that with certain spells. So there are also spells where you can interfuse multiple items, and the interfusion causes your strikes with melee items to hit harder, and those are really those make you really better hitters than the actual warriors sometimes. But they don't have a lot of defense, so they still need to work together with the warriors, but they make you really powerful. Let's interfuse. Oh, flare. I shouldn't have stood there. I should not have stood there. Okay, let's just interfuse with this first. And let's shield guard. That was a stupid mistake on part. Okay, friends, go to the front. And child. Wait. So she doesn't have. Yeah, I'm just going to move Runwell to the front actually. Her Dragon Breath. Going to move her here. She gets Spirit Blade here. And I'm going to give her Discus. One. And then I'm going to get Loxen over here. Shot. Oh, only the Battle Dance. I take speed as action. So he does get good as if he actually bodyguard specialized in protection and counter strikes. Swift action that engages both forcing it to attack and stay in range and take clear out the sides. I quite like bodyguard for him. That's actually feels more on his line for what he's doing now. Throwing knives. I quite like that for Loxen or Red. Red is always a bit behind. So if he's behind, yeah, Loxen can still shoot. So I'm actually going to give that to Red. After the Triumph and Tarky skills, she's so good at fighting them. I wish, but she'd never be interested. Ha! Take that! Sounds like somebody needs a little push. Are you real? Yes. Can she see you? No. Am I going crazy? I don't know. First we gotta create a mood. What does she like? I got these butterflies. Bad idea. Stupid, stupid. Why am I taking romantic advice from a tortoise? Turtle. Whatever. Looks like the boy is too shy. Don't you want to kiss the girl? I can't do it. What if she doesn't feel the same way? Scram before I make soup out of you. You're right, I'm gonna kiss the girl. So I do want to get more romantic options, so we get more people on the crew. So I am going to do that. You can never go wrong with music. Yes, an Oompa band. No. Would you like to go on a date sometime? I've been hoping you felt the same way. I'm so glad you asked. Or, I'm sorry, Luxon, but I just don't like you that way. So, what did you have in mind? I know just the place for a romantic... I know just the place for a romantic dinner. They have turtle soup. I know that's your favorite. See, that's what I hate. Wait a minute, what did you say? And Luxon and Brenrel have fallen in love. So we now have two couples, so Fred and Waril, and Luxon and Brenrel. Let's secure this, find item, done. Let's just get as strong as possible. There will be more cards, but that is absolutely fine. I'd rather have more items on me. Scroll of protection, so I give that to to Brenrel. And we're going to scout this, so as you can see from all the finds on here, we have to do some extra patrolling as well. What happens? Okay, so we have to look out for deepest. I don't mind these guys. I do mind this one. It actually only costs 1 LP, so I might actually cancel that one. So done. Just takes a little bit of time, so dismiss. So what that means is if you're walking here with 2 people or 1 person, you're going to get attacked. But also, if you patrol here, you might actually find that you can help extra or make a windmill that provides you with extra stuff that you can use in the forge for your weapons or your armory. So I actually like to patrol just for that last thing. Hot on the track of a band of enemies, our intrepid party races through the woods. Well, less racing and more, Look, who knew they'd be able to hide that well? It's not a very dense forest. Does anyone hear them? I hear yelling. Let's go! Help! Anyone! I smell... burning? The woods are on fire! I got that, yeah! The fires of the plagued beasts rush to put out the flames. Woo! Thank you. That got a little out of hand. Did the deepest said that? What? No, it was a controlled burn. Well, emphasis more on the burn part than the controlled part? Wait, you set the woods on fire? Only some of them? Oh, thank goodness, otherwise it might be weird. Burning is very important for these woods. It keeps the fennel down. Fennel? Isn't that an herb? Well, yes, people cook with it, but it grows 6 feet tall and makes these thickets, so you have to burn it in order to save the eagles. So, you burn the woods to save the eagles who live in the woods. It's complicated. I can see that. Look, my name is Cyrra. I'm here researching fire eagles. Maybe you could help me. Are we setting fire to the eagles? No, they're very rare. So, you want us to hunt one and bring it back to you to study, right? What part of very rare was unclear? So, this is complicated. There used to be boars here, right? The boars were the only things that would eat the fennel. Then people hunted all the boars because in addition to fennel, they were eating the people. That's a problem, yes. Not for the boars, presumably. So, once they killed the boars off, nothing ate the fennel, and then the fennel would get really thick. And bunnies loved this, because the thick fennel meant the eagles couldn't see them. So, the fire eagles ultimately starved because there were no boars. The food chain is a harsh mistress. But I like bunnies. Not as much as the eagles did. Anyway, burning the fennel will keep the bunnies from being able to hide, so the eagles won't starve. But that's just the beginning. Now we've got poachers coming in to steal eagle chicks and sell them on the black market. Okay, I guess we can hunt some of these poachers for you. Right, but what's in it for us? So, just hunting the poachers or actually getting some money out of it? I want to get some money out of it. Give me the money! Money! My eternal gratitude, the joy of helping Mother Nature. Relax, Loxon. It's the same group we were tracking earlier. Everybody wins. There's a fire eagle nest about half a mile that way. Take us out the monsters around it. But we wanted the money. Ooh, water spirits. So the spirits actually can give you extra powers to your weapons. So let's check here. So these already have like fire spirits and water spirits. So fire spirits, stunt effects, damages up to 3 nearby enemies, and the water spirits gives you a chance to attack again. But Loxon already has it. So Granrel can use it on her secondary weapon, which is just another one. I don't really see the point in that. I can do it, but I don't see the point in it. So he already has it, and you can't use it on a artifact weapon, which is really a shame. Ooh, and I just wish for real. I could use it on her warhammer, even though she isn't using it. I think I might just going to get the legacy point. So if you let it free, you get the legacy points. And yeah, it was a good thing that I actually... Okay, Cor? Yeah, it's a good thing I actually got the knives to him. Now he can actually do an attack. And he can still engage and make sure they attack him. Let me see. So, Loxon, you go and stand behind Brett. And shoot. No, shoot. I can shoot him, but he's already going to engage him. I was afraid of that. So, Branrel, go over there. There you go, lots of fire. And you can also fuse with that fire. Do that. Real. She's also with her fire. Oh, I completely forgot you had this. So she actually has an attack where she can infuse fire and give burning attacks. I completely forgot she had that attack. That's good to know, especially in combination with Branrel. I need to remember that she has to stay close to fire. Let me see, can Fred get close to him? Yes, he can. And good. Wait. Loxan, can you open the door for me? Yes, you can. Good job. You can only attack this one. But this is a definite hit. This is 55% hit. The Warring Child isn't that dangerous. Rather actually try. Yes, awesome. And then Burning Arrow. Only 21% chance at hitting. My Fire Leash won't get far enough, and I don't think I can interfuse. Might as well try it. Yes, good job, Morel. Good job, Loxan. And oh, stop running away, Turner. Seriously. Friends, go and here. 63%. Yeah, that's good enough. And then Q is definitely going to walk over here. So just spear wall. You can do your Dragon Grab from there. Attack them both. Come on, attack them both. Come on, you can do it. Attack them both. So I'm gonna attack on both of them? Yes, I think so. At least the more dangerous one is gone. And do concentrate on that one. Good job. Then Loxan. Here. Oh. Why don't you tell me what kinds of hits? Don't forget that. Left. You know what? Go and grab the Water Spirit. It's easy enough. What's the next point? So already planning to get the legacy point anyway, so that's fine. Interviews. I can do the steel fire, or I can do bone lance. Lance. Afterwards. Oh no! What is that thing? Rock? Is that one of the eagle chicks? Are we too late? Walk? Walk, walk! Walk! Oh no! Walk! I think it likes you, Loxon. Let's see what Serban has to say. So we cleared out your poachers, but I think they'd already gotten a chick. Walk? Is it too late? Have we handled it and now it smells wrong and Mother won't take it back? Don't be ridiculous. Fire eagles have no sense of smell. So then we can put it back. And it will stop hugging my leg and setting my socks on fire. No. What? That's not a fire eagle. It's a fire chicken. The poachers probably brought it along as bait. So what do I do with it? I mean, they're pretty good at mushroom sauce with some leeks. Anyway, thank you for helping with the poachers. So, what are you going to do, Loxon? Well, I can't leave him here. That weirdo will eat him. We'll set him free ways off from here. No, we're going to get a little pet. I love the little chicken. The little chicken will be ours. Looks like you have a new pet. What are you gonna name him? I don't know, Sparky maybe. He looks like Sparky. Sparky the little chick. Yay! Cute little Sparky. Okay. Now the one that I try to avoid is in the group anyway, but that is fine. Secure. Find an item. Done. Get close enough. Normally I give that to my hunters, but as Fred has such slow speed, I actually do want him to be able to attack somewhat. And Loxen is always able to at least use his bow. So let's scout ahead. While scouting stamping fields, "Hail, travelers! Will you help our village?" Ultimately, can we be sure our actions will help? We're just farmers and miners. A few days ago, we came out into our village and found... Is that stone? So we have 3 choices here. Damn it, Nori, we're adventurous, not horticulturists. I like that Star Trek reference. We'll find out who did this and kill them. I'm sure there's a good reason for this. I quite like Loxen as well, because Loxen is actually a deepest, and this sounds such a spy move for him. Nothing's up, absolutely nothing, no, absolutely nothing. But I really like the Star Trek reference as well. But I feel like if I choose for this, she's just going to ignore it and not help at all. So I'm going for the spy option of Loxen. Like, nothing's wrong here. We're just going to help, and they're all good guys. Everything is really awesome. Everything is awesome. Maybe somebody needs help. Let's go. Our miners say they hear voices coming from a new shaft. This is as far as I'll go. You cut us open. You steal our flesh. Are they describing mining? I admit, it does sound bad when you think of it that way. We respectfully request that you return the farm's crops to rights. We cannot. There is no room below. Maybe we could talk with the miners and they could close the shaft? Wait, for real? Is that really what we want to do? It sounds like they did this by accident. Something is forcing them to the surface. So we have 2 options. We'll ask the miners to close the shaft. Or can we help you find a new place below? I don't think there's anyone in the chat right now. Otherwise, I would have asked. One of you to help me choose. If we would ask them to close the shaft, all the plants would still keep changing to stone, and they don't have anything to eat. But the stones would be happy. Let's just choose this. If you close down the shaft, the stone spears will undo whatever they did. I hope it works. Hey, plants! Thank you, but we must rise elsewhere. I don't think we've seen the last of this. So this is what we meant. just takes 1 legacy point, but we get extra thingy majigs for our forge to craft awesome items, which we need to attack our enemies, which get stronger and stronger, especially at the end battle. So let's patrol it as well. But this one, I don't worry too much about this. Finish. These parts are all fine. Done. Dismiss and attack. The sun's fallen and a silver fog flows from the trees where shadows pool. Brenril, stop for a second. Fog's getting denser. At this rate, we'll lose all ability to navigate. Can't remember a gloom quite like this. You? Listen, the twilight's birds are silent. A quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable. The whirling air almost utterly opaque. For real, Loxon? I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees, at least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet. The trunks they press to dampen their palms. I don't like tree clinging generally. And then something fast moves beside them, slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen. Impossibly silent. Unimaginable. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. So let's find the others. Maybe they saw it too. Maybe they saw it better. Or I'd rather us take a look now. Trails go cold quick in the dark. Let's take a look now. Come on, Fred. Where's that intellectual curiosity of yours? It's reckless, Brenrel, but alright, I'll guard you. The night, emptied of silence, fills again with noise. Crickets and owls and scuttling ferrets. Approximating where the giant had passed, they search. There are no footprints. Or are there? Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks, perhaps at distances to match the thing's huge strides. Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, drying, sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight. Brenrel runs to stoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away with the tip of her wand. Careful! She plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to bury the earth. Its lips are grasped, but then floats, settling in the air. Think there's bone dogs on the prowl. Snatching the seed, Brenrel secures it in her pocket. This is shouting distance, right? It's certainly worth a try. Real! Loxon! Their friends find them, but so do their enemies. Disorder. Walling provides no armor in this combat, so I am unable to stand next to my enemies and get extra armor. So basically I just have to get close and start attacking. They touched both attacks. Loxon, you go over here. So I don't get walling. Seriously, 15%. Dragon Breath I can't really use right now, but I can use Discus. 3. Oh, 100. Good. And poisoned as well. So poison is the green. So here it's like the green stone. Like the little spirit that we encountered earlier. There's also a green leaf spirit, and they give poison damage if you put that on your weapon, and that happened with these two. Let's see. Also discuss. Touched, but we got the first one. Good. Alright, let's go to Freddy Fred. Go to the sommelier and kick him, and then strike his DK. Ooh, that's too bad. Alright, you go and stand over here. Do your dragon breath. I was hoping to get over. The last one, but we can use 2, so that's something. Can you hit? She can hit this one at least. That's good. That's good. Okay, what I want to do with you, I want you to interfuse with the flame. I was hoping for that. Blazing swords and then attack. Good job. Shots. This one. Good job. Boom. I really love it when you have characters that really work together well. So with Redwell and Will, Redwell with her fire hand will be able to use fire to give blazing arrows and blazing swords. That is just awesome. Text that I haven't had before. This one. Manhunters are close combat experts. Once you stealth and tactics. Once per turn, also to an action point after a kill. this is nice. Same as this. That one is really nice as well. I'm going to use this on the strike because I really often in Great Blade already. But this makes me go Great Blade often and also gives me extra speed and stance damage. This can really make me super rogue warrior. Because he is awesome as well. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. Everyone's still here. I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. Renrail and Fred recount what they saw. A colossus striding silently through the silver fog. The others never saw more than the great ranks of mist separating them. They make a further search for signs of the giants passing, but are forced to camp precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. Later, you are an enigma, little seeds. Renrail plants it on the sun-blessed hillside in a bed of soft earth. Who knows what will sprout? Some extra Mortagi. One item. As well. He's just going to carry a lot of things with him. Well, that will make him look awesome as well. And now it's time to reach the final chapter location. Let's intercept as well. We're downwind of the deepest. They don't seem to know we're here. Let's make a plan. I blow this horn, recharge. Create a distraction to split their forces and draw them out. Start fires and exploit the confusion. We wait for nightfall and then strike swiftly. So I usually just choose the one with the highest percentage, but they're all 53, 57, 52%, all about the same. It really doesn't matter which one, 53 or 57. I normally quite like charging because they're all sort of bunched up in the same location. With the others, it can take a long while for them to find them. That could have gone better. Regroup. The Pirates of the Plate Beast gain temporary accuracy down. -7 melee and range accuracy. Ooh. So I have a free action to throw an axe. Let's do that action to strike this guy. Wit. If I Dragon Breath now, I'm going to hit threat. So I'm going to interfuse. This one, I like this because I can hit multiple enemies. Unfortunately, the second one dodged, but one is dead and the other two are poisoned, so I'm happy with that nonetheless. Interfuse, Wild Grasp, Wild Grasping, 3, this one, and then stand here, and this one. Oh, the chicken pulls on fire along. Yay, good job, Chick. Good job, Sparky. Good job. Sparky, the fire chick. Yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Then throw axe to this video. Unfortunately dodged. And yeah, and he's bleeding. Then I'm not sure if I'm able to hit anything. Yes, I am. Otherwise, I at least have some kind of fires. My fires, but I'm actually going to let the real use my fires. Fuse. Can you can't Lux, you come closer first. Come over here, Luxon. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here, Luxon. Come over here. Why did you miss that? You had 70%. Warrill. Burning arrows. Big thing. That's what I wanted. I wanted you to get a burning arrow to it. Now he's burned. Gets 2 damage because he's standing in fire. Ooh, no, Warrill. So that's the unfortunate thing. She is like a power mage. Yes, she's really strong with her fires, but she doesn't have lot of defense. And I have another mage who's really strong in defense, but she doesn't have a lot of attack. If I've got them together in a team, like the attack and the defense, and I let them stand together, that is just a power team. Horns. Chicken, you can do something? No, chicken! Sparky killed the horn child. Good job, chicken. Good job. Okay, Fred, you go over here. Fred, go and kick him. Good job, Fred. Good job. Okay, done. Throw knife. Oh, that's not good. What I actually go to. Poisons. Why are you standing in the fire by yourself? Some of these enemies are just, yeah, not that smart. Okay, Fred, go over here. Go your